What's going on, Knuckleheads? GKM Gaming here with another Pokemon Unite video, and today I'm finally bringing you the Savage Venusaur guide. Venusaur just got a big buff, especially in the damage department when it comes to Solar Beam and that damage over time, those dots on that Sludge Bomb move. And I really wanted to do a video kind of highlighting the new Venusaur that is kind of come out into this game. So initially I played Venusaur right out the gates and it was not it. It wasn't hitting. But after the buff, I was still playing Garchomp, and my boy Sauce McGavin just kept saying, Garchomp ain't it, it's basically a 4v5, Garchomp sucks, please play something from besides Garchomp. And he suggested Venusaur. Now, Venusaur is one of my favorite Pokemon ever. Bulbasaur was my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. I always choose Bulbasaur as my starter. That's right, I'm one of those guys. So I figured, hey, why not? I'll give Venusaur another shake. And boy, was Venusaur hitting. So I actually have only ever chosen Solar Beam and Sludge Bomb. And I feel like there's no other way to go. I wouldn't go with the other moves there. And as for the items, Wise Glasses is a great way to get more special attack. Shell Bell gets you a little bit of HP recovery with special attack and big time cooldown reduction. And I kind of reluctantly went Buddy Barrier for the extra HP. Now, I might eventually switch Buddy Barrier out for Score Shield. It's a really tough choice because the game does get a little annoying without Score Shield because you get so close sometimes to scoring points and you just don't get it. But Buddy Barrier does give a lot of HP, but you have to have Shell Bell on Venusaur because when you have that cooldown reduction with that Solar Beam, oh my god, Solar Beam just does a ton of damage. And unlike in regular Pokemon, there's not really much of a drawback to using Solar Beam. It's got a huge hitbox, it's got giant range, you could just snipe things from afar, steal Dreadnoughts, steal Zapdos, things like that. And he can be an absolute savage in lane, even early on, right? So early on, you're gonna start with Seed Bomb and Razor Leaf. And if you catch someone in that Razor Leaf early game, you're gonna do a ton of damage. So let's take a look at this game I played with Bulbasaur. So I was bottom lane with an Alolan Ninetales, and I believe this was Star Bright, or Bright Star. So someone from the McGavin Club over here joining me. Bright Star, great player, did a great job, and the reason I chose this video out of a bunch I recorded was because we really did everything you have to do in lane, right? We took our A-Palms quickly, we went uncontested to that top Audino, and then I said, you know what? I'm just going to go down and scoop these 11. So the reason, if they don't contest you top with that Audino, more than likely they're going to be distracted with their Audinos at the bottom. Go get those points, get those XP. I did end up getting an early kill there because, you know, it was a Gibble. So it's pretty much a 4v5 now because they decided to use a Garchomp. Their Snorlax retreated a little bit to grab a berry. Always take those opportunities to score, right? Scoring gives you extra XP. So it is important to get those early game scores, but don't be too overly aggressive. Like a couple games I went for those early scores and it got me killed, right? So just know I knew that I was facing a Snorlax and a Gibble. They were slow. Gibble is not threatening early on. I knew that I can go grab those early points. We kind of bullied them out of bees, right? So we just have the complete advantage here in lane because we're range characters against two melee characters, which early game don't really have a way to close the gap. I mean, Snorlax has a little bit of it, but what's he going to do? Go in there and 2v1? Because he's got a Gibble. So he's pretty much useless. So now I'm saying, hey, you know what? Let me go score a little more points. And I got them off, but they are on top of me. But I have my eject button. And now you can see just how useless Gibble is as he literally tries to come after me and ends up getting himself killed and puts his Snorlax in a bad situation either. Just got out of my Razor Leaf there, but we're going after it. And you know what? I'm just going to take the 1 point because who cares? But then Talonflame comes along and I die. So yeah, gotta have map awareness, but obviously this is not League of Legends. There's no warding. By the time I realized Talonflame was there, it was too late. But this was one of only a couple deaths I had in this game. And it actually just goes to show Talonflame also got a pretty big buff in the last update. So people are using him more now. He does do a lot of damage. I go down. They're trying to take our Audinos. We're not having that. Our Greninja's ganking. And bam, we take down the Snorlax. He's on the Gibble. So I say, you know what? It's a Gibble. Let's just go get another kill, all right? So we get our second kill. I think that was... Actually, we only got 2 kills this game. This game was really, really... It went by pretty quick. But we really just dominated them. So Dreadnought went up. Dreadnought is a big, big part of the game, right? You want to grab as many Dreadnoughts as you can because of the experience. The shield also helps, but it's really about the experience you get from Dreadnought. Again, we just completely obliterate that Snorlax as we completely melted that Dreadnought with just 3 of us. Like, usually Snorlax would roam from top, but we had such a handle on bottom lane, we really didn't need any help. So now we're kind of trying to push out the lane. I'm trying to look for some more farm. And now I decide to roam top because I know that the top lane is open. They're concentrating a little more on the bottom lane. And I can dunk these 28 points. So another tip with Venusaur and just in general in Pokemon Unite is score. The name of the game is scoring points, right? It's like playing basketball, right? Score when you can score, right? Don't always look to pass, right? So some people play for kills. Yeah, I've had some games where I get like 16, 17, 20 kills, 64 points. I would rather have the 100 points, right? I'd rather get those honey buns in and score a lot and have my team win than have 16 kills and a loss. So we're kind of just being disrespectful going into their base. We see the Gabite and we're like, let's just kill him because he's a Gabite. I believe this is the point in the game where Sauce McGavin said, I want him to never play Gabite again. I want to demoralize this man so badly that he never plays another Gabite. So we're continuing to score. I'm getting ready to have a really big game. Obviously, I'm snowballing pretty well. I'm high level. I think they're going to give up before we even get to the next Dreadnought. I get sniped again by Talonflame. Again, not much you could do. That's Talonflame. That was a bad move by Talonflame, right? He went into a 3v1 to just snipe a kill on me. Really annoying that he did that, but then they gave up. So he probably was just going for one more kill before they gave up. Pure domination, right? And a great game by Venusaur. Honestly, 2 deaths that were snipe deaths, right? Really not misplays by me. I just got sniped by a Talonflame. I'll take the two kills, 7 assists, 73 points. Well, that's pretty much all I got for you today, Knuckleheads. Please remember to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, ding that little bell for some notifications, and as always, remember to knuckle up.
We realize as we unraveled our disguise,
GKM Gaming merch is finally here. That's right, we got 3 t-shirts available for you at the merch store. Link is obviously in the description of the video. We got the Clay Top 1. Obviously, you need this, right? Everybody loves Minor Clay. I'm using him in my arena team right now. We've got the new GKM Gaming straight logo right on the chest, right? We got a little side thing going. You got the GKM on the side in gold. We really do that stuff here. Look at this guy. He's just looking like a real Chad. We've got it in a bunch of different colors. And of course, we've got the Jester Go-Go Raids When t-shirt, because Jester Go-Go always wants to know when her raid's coming.